What's going on, YouTube? It's been a rough couple days here. There's some storms out in the ocean, and we've gotten a lot of rain out here, so it's been a little slow. But today we're gonna get some work done on the subframe. Just a little cleanup. I'm gonna paint it eventually, but what I want to do is I want to replace the bushings right there in the back. I already have all the other ones done, and so I'm going to remove the diff. We got 12 millimeter bolts here. I'm going to take that off, and then get to the other bolts to remove the diff. Alright, so 12 millimeters on each side. Okay, so now on to the diff itself. What we got is we have 19 millimeter bolts back here. There's one on this side, two on this side, usually. So don't forget that. And then the two under here, these are 17s. So it's just these two up front, and the 3 bolts in the back, 2 on this side. And the diff is ready to come out after you take off the axles. 12 bolts in total. Alright guys, here are the two 17s. Whenever you guys are doing energy suspension bushings, the OEM ring, and I noticed they didn't really give too good information on this, but this is the OEM ring that sits on top, and it has a rubber, it's like a rubber bushing glued to it. What you want to do is you want to burn that off and just keep this, and that sits on top. If you leave the bushing, the rubber, it's not gonna sit flush, so you want to burn that off, just so you know. Alright guys, so the diff is out. I'm going to go ahead and get ready to pop those 2 bushings out in the back. Just to help some of you guys out, there wasn't too much info on how to install these bushings in the diff. What I did was I used a socket on the OEM one. There's a little metal ring in there. Just get the right size socket, put it there, and hammer it down, and it pops right out nice and clean real quick. And then here again, these metal rings burn off the rubber that's there, and what they do is they sit flush right on top, just like that. And that's how you install those. And make sure for the S14 you have the proper bolt and the proper size washer, and they hook up just like that, and you'll have no problems with the alignment of the drive shaft and the diff itself. So let's go ahead and get ready to pop these 2 out. I'm gonna probably do the same thing. Get the right size socket. Probably, I think it's for the back part. I'll make sure, and we just hit it right out. Comes right out. Okay, guys. So I got this one out. I just put it back in there to show you guys. But what I did was I used. Now this is for energy suspension. I think for if you use solid, you do have to cut this metal ring out here. You see, but I'm using energy, so I need that there, and I just need to get this this sleeve out and the rubber. But what I did was I used a 23mm socket. Fits right inside. It's a short one. Fits right inside, and just get a hammer and bang it back here. But when you hit it, it does shoot out. So what I did was I wrapped an old towel around it and held it over here, and keeps it from shooting out, stays right there, and knocks it right out with a couple hits. So I'll show you guys that now. Fits right in. This one's already out. But you see, now all I have to do is just burn that out, or use a knife real quick. And I'll definitely have to burn this off. But yeah. So slide it in. Wrap this around so it doesn't shoot out. Comes right out. Yeah. I'm taking the diff out. Yeah, I already got it. I'm just taking the bushings out now. Who, Jax? Jax. Jax. Come here, puppy. So yeah, those are out. Time to just, I'm gonna see if I can use a flathead or something to get it out. But yeah, this works good. Easier than cutting it out. So yeah. All right, guys. So I got these going. Trying to get the rubber all burned off. Okay, guys, my electric saw wasn't working, so I was just using a hand saw. But I got the first one out. Just cut on top and cut on the bottom. There we go. I'll sand this down a little bit, and hopefully if the rain holds up, I'll try to get the bushings in. Alright guys, so it's about to pour. I just put some degreaser on it just to clean it up a little bit. I still plan on painting it. But yeah, the outer sleeves are out. I sanded it down nice and smooth inside. I'm going to go check the inner sleeves, see if the rubber is all burned off. And then yeah, next video we should be, I'm probably going to paint it first, and then I'll put the bushings in. I got these right here. These are lockout bolts. Since I have the adjustable arms, I need to do the upper ones. I have those 2 bolts inside. And yeah, so that'll be in the next clip. Okay, so the camera wasn't on for this one, but it was pretty easy to get in. Just use the lubrication stuff that they send you with the kit. And if you don't have this, I guess you can use Vaseline or anything like that. But I'll put his link in the description, because he did a good video on doing all the bushings. But what he did was he cut right here, but you don't have to cut. You just have to lube it up real good in here, real good. some excess on the back. But just get a good amount in here. And a good amount on this. And then just get one end in and then push down on the top. And you're good. Alright guys, so now planning on putting these lockout bolts. These go in place of the stock eccentric bolts. That's a good thing whenever you have adjustable arms. You want to get these lockout bolts, because let's say you hit a bump, or let's say you're sliding your car, a lot of times these can shift and throw your alignment out. So when you have the lockout, I mean, you basically just adjust it from the arm anyways, but these keep it from shifting. And these aren't just any bolts, these are 10.9 grade bolts. And yeah, I already installed it on the bottom ones, but I had the subframe in the car when I did it. So these were hard to reach, but now I'm going to do the top. And then whenever you mess with the eccentric bolts, make sure you always get in alignment. And then to get back to the diff bushing, I took these out a while ago. And like I said, a lot of people try to cut it out, but you can just use a socket and hammer it out. And what this does is, I believe when the diff is, you know, upright, this lip is on top. So just flip the diff over upside down and hammer, get a socket about the size of this ring right here, and just hammer it out. It pops right out just like this. No need to cut or burn it out, just hits right out.